What's going on, guys? In this video I have a connected franchise game. This is me against the Colts. This is my second game I'll be posting against the Colts. He is in my division. He's the commissioner of the league as well. So this game, I would say, like right off the bat, this was the best game I've ever played. One of the best games I've played all season, on both the offense and defensive side of the ball. I've had games where I've been awesome on offense, games where I've been good on defense, but I was just on the offensive side. I'm sure you can attest to that. I was making tons of adjustments, like looking at his defense, knowing exactly what I wanted to do, like changing the play up. It was an amazing game on for me, and I felt like I was kind of in the zone. I hadn't played in about since the last franchise. I'm not playing Madden as much lately. I've just been playing I don't know, not really anything. I've just been pretty busy lately, so I'm just playing the connected franchise game. So I thought I was going to be a little rusty, but maybe it helped me that I hadn't played in so long, because I played pretty well here. I started off this game running the ball a ton. I didn't want any complaints about the user catch, so I definitely tried to limit it. I think I threw it once on this first drive, just on a big third down play, but it's not 100%, so you can't really complain too much about that. So here I'm driving down at the 1 yard, the 3 yard line. I tried this kind of trick play that I was labbing just to try and hit Hunter, but Hunter gets like a weird animation at the goal line. So we're going to take the field goal. He gets the ball back. He's got Drew Archer. He used to have Trent Richardson as his running back, but he doesn't have that anymore. I don't know what happened there. Apparently he was fumbling a lot. I felt like Trent was a little bit better for his scheme, to be honest. There's a nice pick by Akeem Ayers. Akeem Ayers better be a nominee for Defensive Player of the Year. I think he's second in the league in sacks, and now he has an interception, like him or Jarrell Casey, because Jarrell Casey's leading the league in tackles for losses. So they better be nominees. Here's Mark Ingram, just doing what Mark Ingram does. He's faster than he looks, man. He's a beast. I love Mark Ingram. Yeah, but as I was saying about Trent Richardson, there he kind of beats me over the middle with Graham. He should have probably been using him more, in my opinion, or playing him. Archer's a great back. He's fast, but you kind of got to get him a hole, and he kind of relies on, if you're going to be running the ball every down, like you want to have a guy who can, even if there's nothing there, and here he missed the field goal, I don't know what happened. You want a guy who, even if there's nothing there, can get you 3 or 4 yards. That's kind of what Ingram is for me. He's nothing too flashy. He'll rarely break the big one, but he's just consistently going to get me the yards I need on these first downs. I'm not afraid of him fumbling and getting hit sticks. So that's what I like about Mark Ingram, and that's why DeAnthony Thomas doesn't play as much anymore. He still gets quite a few snaps in the game once I put him in certain situations. I think I do put him in for a couple drives later. Like here's a nice pitch on 3rd and 1. But yeah, he does get some playing time, just not as much as he was at the start of the season, because I kind of realized there he almost picks off my user catch actually. And he's in the pass game. I think Ingram and DeAnthony have almost the same net yards this year. It's just different. Like Ingram has a lot more rushing, but if you take rushing and receiving together, I think they're both the same. Because I know DeAnthony has like 500 and some receiving yards, so he's just been a great offensive weapon. Definitely happy I made that trade with the Jets right off the bat. That really helped me out this year. So here I'm up 13-0 now after I kick this field. Oh no, I missed that field goal. That was I got almost full power on that, and I still missed. I don't know what's wrong with my kicker. He was trying to roll up, but my defense, like I said, was just, I felt like I knew what he was going to do every play. And the running game was just not happening. I've always prided myself on having a good run defense. So in this league, new news. I'm not going to talk too much more about the game. It's not that exciting in the fourth quarter. It's kind of, don't want to say a blowout. It's just kind of, he probably had an off game. I had a really good game. So here I actually go to the user catch. I give it a 5 wide and get ooh, that was pretty. But I'm playing the natural. Next week I have a CPU game. There's a couple teams that have like dropped out or quit, so they're computer teams now, just because they knew they weren't going to make the playoffs. So I have a CPU game against the Steelers next week. But then the week after that I play the natural. The natural and me, we work together. He's like, we don't work together in real life, but like on the site we do articles together. But he is good at the game. Okay, he won the Super Bowl in this league last year. So we played, first I'm going to tell you about when we played. We played once, okay? I've only ever got to play him once. And in this game, I had a pretty off game. I started off the game, I was up like 14-0. I was like, this guy's overrated. This guy sucks. I was really cocky at that point because I'd been winning a ton of games online. So I sacked him. He got a safety. I was up. And then he came back. He ended up winning the game by like 10 points maybe. And since I was like, okay, let's rematch. Because most people, like, if they lose, they'll give you a rematch, right? Like Nope, it's been like 3 months and he hasn't given me a rematch. He refuses, and I know why. It's because he doesn't want to lose. He doesn't want to ruin his rep. But he is like, since that game, he has had the ultimate bragging rights. Like the ultimate. Anytime anything Madden comes up, he's always like, oh yeah, I beat you. Do you remember that? What I would equate natural to is like that older brother who like you love him. You're in his but he drives you crazy sometimes because he's always got to be right. He always has to be right in every single thing. Like, I'll be playing games and he'll be messaging me like, dude, why aren't you doing this? Or he'll post a comment in the chat like, sometimes you can tell. I'll throw a pick and he'll be like, sometimes you can tell age just by the decisions that some guys make. Like, oh, and it just gets me so fired up. So I'm so excited to play him. I am like, oh, and it's gonna be, even if I lose here, I hope I get to play him. Maybe in the Super Bowl. If we both make it, that would be sick. But I don't think I'm gonna lose. I'm pretty confident. He's got a simple offense. He's living in the past when he was really good at Madden. He's kind of digressed from now, but he still kind of run the same thing. So that's kind of how I feel about the natural. He's awesome. He's like a really good guy. It's just Madden wise, I am so excited to play him. I hope everybody in the league's in the stream on that day because that is going to be a very exciting game. And I simply cannot wait. No matter who loses, though, there's going to be excuses thrown around either way, but it's going to be exciting. I'm going to end this video with a few closing remarks for Natural. I just want him to know that I'm going to be ready for this game, and I hope he's ready too. So thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.
Bet on flying Patterson beating me. Who would bet on Ernie Terrell beating me? I told you I was floating like a butterfly and stinging like a bee. I'm gonna float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. His hands can't hit what his eyes can't see. Last week I murdered a rock, injured a stone, hospitalized a brick. I'm so mean I make medicine sick. I'm young, I'm handsome, I'm fast, I'm pretty, and can't possibly be beat. I told you I'm the real champion. I told you I'm the champion of the world. All of you bow. He will be mine in round 9. And if he makes me sore, I'll cut it to 4. Thank you very much. And if that don't do, we'll get him in 2. If he run, we'll get him in 1. And in your heart, you know I'm right. All my resolutions are to become the youngest heavyweight champion in history. That's nothing new to my man.